Day one of Islamicize me has officially begun. So the second video, but it's day one, came out, and I told you guys I'm going to do a little commentary. This is called Backstage with Vocab Malone, or speak briefly on each video so you get a behind-the-scenes glance. Before we get started, you may wonder where I'm recording from. I'm going to try to do each little video commentary from a different place somewhat, so that maybe varying levels of quality and noise and all that. I'm recording from the same bathroom in which a lot of the scene was shot for the day one, which was called You're in Trouble. Yes, it's a pun. Yes, it's a play on words. Yes, it's awesome. So let me show you the bathroom real quick here. See? Recognize that? Got the Star Wars trash can. I don't think you got to see much of that. There, okay. Well, you guys want to see the rest here? Oh, yeah, that wasn't really in the shot, but I think it might come in later. And if there's noise, it's because this fan automatically comes on with the light. And here is the infamous bucket. If you saw the video, you know what I'm talking about. Now, should I talk about special effects for a minute here? No one was really peeing in the videos. Hopefully you guys have already figured that out by now. There was water involved primarily, if I'm not mistaken. Lots of water. It was a mess, all right, but water. Washcloths were employed, and other means for special effects. But basically, it was water, okay? Although it looked real enough. Some of you are wondering where one of those songs was from. It's so funny, you know, when the attempting to pee was going down. I used that song to potty train my kids. That's an Elmo song. It's from a potty training video Elmo has. Some of the people in the comments were saying that is a disturbing song. Yeah, it's funny. It's Elmo. Yeah, Elmo. Yeah, Coco. Elmo. When I go do the pee-pee dance. Whatever. Oh boy. Well, if you guys thought that was gross, because a couple people were like, yo, this is making me cringe, and a couple people were like saying they were putting their hands over their mouth, you know, this whole series is not about gross out humor per se. However, there's going to be some gross out humor. So there will be more bathroom jokes, more bathroom humor, more gross out humor. There's going to be some other scenes where you're going to go like this or maybe like this. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, you'll see what I mean. It's all to the effect of proving a point, though. But it's going to go down. You've literally only hit the tip of the iceberg. And notice how the first few videos are like 5 minutes each. Number one, if you're complaining about the length of the videos, watch these backstage videos with me. It makes the experience a little bit longer, a little bit better. Speaking of that, John McCrae of What Do You Mean put out a great video saying why we're doing the series. I encourage everybody to watch that. I'll put a little card. You can click on that link and watch it. Go back the second time through and watch that. You'll see it up there. And I encourage you to watch that as well. He gives a great explanation for a lot of the rationale behind this. Because people were talking about you guys are pushing the envelope, etc., etc. Yeah, we are. This is different. But there's a reason. You notice how everything's sourced out. Even from day one you saw. In fact, I'll tell you something. When David first gave me this, approached me with this idea, he several times would mention things about proper ways to pee and bathroom things related to Islam, and I was kind of like wondering, like, is he exaggerating? How much of that stuff could be in the sources about Muhammad, and how much of that stuff really would be considered important, and how much of that stuff really could include? Then basically I saw that he was right. I saw the reliable sources. I saw the material for myself. And I was just kind of like, this really is in here like this. Bizarre. And if I was learning like that, the point is other people will learn too. And in fact, this stuff relating to peeing properly and all that is going to come back up later times in the series at inopportune, hilarious times. You'll see. Now, you notice that I didn't actually partake. You know, John goes out and he's going to pee squat in the bushes. And I'm going to, David's going to go try squatting in the bathroom. And that's where you get, all the stuff he was doing, and I say, nah, I'm good for now, you know? And then later on, I chide John because his shoe's all wet, and I'm like, it's a small price to pay, but I didn't actually do anything. I can't remember the exact reason, but there are several times during the series where one of us had to do something else, And there are several times where I couldn't be present because I was actually completing the writing of some scripts. I don't think that's what I was doing that day. I think I had to go pick someone up from the airport or get food for some. There was something, but I don't remember what it was right now. I don't remember why, but there was a reason why I couldn't. Inside, I think we only had 2 gags, meaning the super wet shoe and then the bucket with the so-called pee going everywhere. So I don't think we had a 3rd gag as well. But there's a couple things like that. And it's weird, even though we just really recently completed this, it was done in such a blur fashion, and we were tired half the time and bugged out of our minds half the time because of the shooting schedule and how crazy everything was. There's like things I realize I'm already forgetting about what was happening and why. So maybe John or David, when they watch some of my videos, maybe they can correct, like, no, Vocab, here's what happened, or here's what happened. Because I don't know some of the reasons of what was going on some of the times. I really don't. But what I do know, I'll tell you. And I told you, I'm not really going to do spoilers, so you don't got to worry about that. It's going to be behind the scenes stuff from the videos that already have happened. And also, be sure to click on our first day vlog we did. So after a lot of the videos, we do a vlog where we, in character, talk briefly for like a minute and a half about what we did that day. Sometimes episodes may not have vlogs, but a lot of them do. So you'll see them. The first day, though, we basically forgot to put it up. It basically didn't have the footage yet, and so it's up as a separate thing. Now, when this is all done, we're going to put a playlist, and they're all going to be in order, so you can watch them like that. But you can already do it now. It's just the first one in the beginning, so it's not a big deal. The idea is you watch the prologue first, then you watch the vlog for that, which is a standalone thing that's only like a minute. I'll put a link for that as well. And then you watch the episode I'm talking about, day 1, which is You're in Trouble. So that's the ideal way to do it as far as those go. So there was something else I was going to say. Oh, yeah. When people commented about the acting, I just want to tell David to block all those people because they're not going to get the series anyway. And it's just like, don't you see what's going on here? You know what I mean? It's like the acting in like Jerry Seinfeld's acting in Seinfeld in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, anyways, whatever. It's all good. But we had a lot of fun, and there's going to be some gross out, going to be some bathroom humor, and so you got to get ready for that. That's not all it's comprised of, but it's impossible to avoid some of that because of the nature of the sources themselves, right? So look, check this out. Again, I want you guys to leave comments below. Tell me what kind of behind the scenes stuff you'd like to me to talk about, what kind of backstage stuff you'd like to hear. Leave that in the comments below. If you have specific questions about anything in an episode that's already transpired, ask it. Do it on mine. I won't be able to find them on David's because it's such a high view count, so many comments. Even though I interact with the comments on the initial videos on David's channel, there's no way I'm going to see a question directed at me. You got to direct any questions here on my channel on the backstage thing that I'm doing in relationship to the videos. So that's the place. But if you have a question about something you want to know about an episode that's already transpired, feel free to ask, and I'll try to include it in a future backstage with Vocab Malone as far as Islamicize me, because my plan, hope, goal is to do one of these every day. We'll see if I can keep up. This episode tonight came up pretty late, so it was hard to jump back on there. But anyways, you get the idea. These episodes coming up, especially the latter half of the series, are going to require me to say more things, and the episodes are longer, because basically things get worse and longer almost every single day. Like, this is a serious case of escalation that's about to happen. If you thought there was things already, it's purposely made to really climax. You know, you'll see what I mean. So basically, you ain't seen nothing yet, but it's fun. Keep on sharing these. I noticed that some of this stuff is getting shadow banned. Like, a lot of times when I look over, I'll see a tweet by David about it, and it says the content's not available. You know, you gotta click and say it's okay and all this kind of thing. I don't know all the details of what's going on, because then other people share it and I can see it on theirs. I don't know what's going on, and I don't know how social media is going to react to this, but really we're going to rely on you guys to spread the word as much as possible. There's already high view counts on it to really make this thing really have a lot of steam by the time we get down to the middle portion of it. So continue to do that. Great feedback so far. We're going to have a lot of fun, and I'm going to get out of here because I need some sleep. All right, God bless y'all. Peace.